This tutorial will show you how to use My Disney Experience to import a reservation, add friends and family, and also how to make a park reservation. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your My Disney Experience account. So after you log in, you'll see it says Welcome Brandy, so it should have your name there. You're going to go to this tab here to My Plans. Again, this is the main screen that you'll do most everything from. You're going to go to Link a Reservation. And you should have your reservation from your travel agent. And then you're going to put the last name on the reservation. So you can see this reservation is for Disney's Caribbean Beach. I can see my dates on here that I'm traveling and who's actually in there. It says I have a Pirate Standard View, and the people traveling are me, John Smith, and Charlie Smith. If there were other people, they would all be listed here. And if they are not already a friends and family, it would give me the option to add them right here. So I already had added my friends and family in, but let's just say that I had one other traveling companion that was not, it would give me a drop down to add them. So once I do that, I'm going to say done. And now I'm going to see everything listed. So I can see Disney Caribbean Beach when I'm arriving. I can see all my guests. This means that we have a resort reservation. This means we have tickets, and then if we make a dining reservation, I'll be able to see that as well. So I can see all of that information here. And every day, this is a great little tool to be able to see what your itineraries are. You can do things like add more plans, like notes. I use this a lot. So you can say, I don't want to forget the fireworks. You could type in, fireworks right here as a reminder. Well, I can't spell, but once you do that, you can add any description here with the time, and this just stays in here as a note. It doesn't mean that you have a reservation or anything like that, obviously, but it does keep a note. So if you like to have a planned out day, this can be a good way to do that. I can also go to Tickets and Memory Maker. This is where I can see what kind of ticket we have. And then if we had Memory Maker, it would be down here. Memory Maker is going to be the photo package that you can get. So with that, I can see a couple other things like start check-in now. You can do your check-in as early as you want because you can change it at any time. I'll just show you what that looks like. This is where you're going to put your card for incidentals. If you've already put that card in, it should populate from your My Disney Experience. But you can see that here. Hotel account PIN. This would be if you're using a Magic Band to make purchases in the parks. You would put a PIN code in so that when you tap your band, if you lost it, not just anybody can make purchases. And then it's going to have a resort arrival time. This is really helpful for Disney if they're trying to get the rooms assigned. So if you're going to be there early in the morning, put that. It doesn't mean that your room will be ready, but it's still a good idea. They now have this one about housekeeping. You can decide if you want service every day or if you want to decline it. And then the other things would be you can choose a couple of things like this, near bus stop. That's the only option they have. Sometimes they'll have ground floor and other things, but you can put that. If your reservation request or your room request is something not listed here, you can talk to your travel agent and they can add that onto your room. Or you can do that through the chat option. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel out of that because I'm not really going to save it. The other thing is you can order Magic Bands. So you can do that from here. You can also do that from here. So if I want to get Magic Bands for my stay, which just kind of makes things more hands-free as far as tapping in if I'm doing Genie Plus or tapping into the park, then you can do that here. And you basically just get started. Here it's going to tell me I have 80 days left to choose what I want, because they're going to be mailed out to you. So if you don't meet that deadline, then they're not going to come to you. So you simply go in here and you can see all the styles available. Now these are no longer free, so they do cost, and the price is down below. If you do a solid color, that's going to be $10, cheapest one. So these do change daily, so if you don't see something you like, you can always wait. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is how to make your park reservations, which are required by Disney. So you do need to put which park you're going to go to that morning. So if you had a hopper and you're going to go to more than one park, you just have to request the one that you want for the morning. So you're going to go back to the My Disney Experience, to My Plans. And you can do that here, or you can do that here. And this is really easy. You can change it at any time. You just have to cancel. So if I'm going to do theme park ticket, and I want everybody to be in the park with me. So I'm going to go to my date. Whoops. Let's just say the 11th is when I want to go to Magic Kingdom. So you simply pick the park that you want. And I don't have the right dates in there. Sorry about that. I can't remember what I booked this for. But that's okay. Let me go back and see what I actually had on there. I think we had May as our visit. Yeah, so we're visiting May. My apologies. So let's go back to this. We can go here or here, either one. Okay, so I cannot start as you saw, I couldn't make a reservation before May the 8th, which is when my tickets actually start. So here's my start date. I'm assuming you're going to be driving, so let's just say Monday. I want to go to the Magic Kingdom. And it's going to have my party. I'm going to say yes. I've read this. Confirm. And then, instead of going all the way back out, I can make another reservation. So let's just say on Wednesday, I'm going to go to Hollywood Studios. Okay, and let's just go back to my plans because I want to show you how to cancel. So once you have this in place, again, you're going to see I'm arriving at Caribbean Beach. Here I have a park reservation for Magic Kingdom. Well, let's just say that I saved all these, but for some reason my plans are changing. So the only way to get rid of this is to view details and to cancel. So now that I've done that, I can go back in and choose a different park for that day. But that's the only way to do that, because without canceling, your park tickets are actually held.